Esta é a sua hora. Esse é o seu lugar para aprender como ir para onde você quer e fazer o que você deseja. Fique aqui. Nós vamos lhe ajudar.
You guess where you are and what you plan to do to be where you want to be. Only you know what you need and what you plan to do. It doesn't solve the problem only to wish to, it may help you, but you have to be guided and do what you have to. We are here to help you with English and French and to search for a job in the Canadian market for you to go to this beautiful place to live your life and settle with your loved ones. You will see some job searching skills to increase your abilities.
Is a cover letter necessary? Reasons to include: 1. Sending an effective application is a crucial part of applying for any job. You might ask, is a cover letter necessary for a job application? Learning how to write an engaging cover letter can give your application an advantage and increase your chances of receiving an invitation to interview. In this article, we explain why a cover letter is necessary for a job application, explore situations where it may be mandatory or unnecessary to send one, and provide some helpful tips to note while writing your cover letter. Why is a cover letter necessary? Here are some reasons you can include one. 1. Cover letters improve your resume. Cover letters do not replace resumes. Instead, they complement it. While your resume contains a formal list of your professional experiences and qualifications, your cover letter provides an in-depth explanation of these qualifications. A cover letter also allows you to emphasize your relevant skills and achievements. A cover letter is necessary for your job application because it gives the employer or hiring manager a more rounded description of your personality. It offers you the opportunity to explain why you're an ideal candidate for the role. In your cover letter, you can elaborate on your achievements and how they have contributed to your development. You can also use this section to explain any gaps in your employment or provide information that the employer might need. 2. Cover letters can make up for lack of experience. If you're a recent graduate or making a career change, it is understandable that you might have little or no experience in the role you're seeking. A cover letter is an excellent opportunity to show the recruiter that, despite your lack of relevant experience, you're a good fit for the role. In your cover letter, you can describe your motivations, goals, and interest in the job. Through your cover letter, you can emphasize other skills that make you an ideal candidate. A cover letter might not substitute for your lack of experience, but may show hiring managers that you're still qualified for the role. 3. Cover letters demonstrate your interest in the job. Your cover letter is the opportunity to explain why you want the job. You can also share previous experiences that show your commitment to the company or industry. Writing a cover letter also convinces the employer or hiring manager about your interest in the job. It shows that you're passionate about the role and you're willing to work extra hard to get the position. Writing a cover letter gives the employer a good impression of you. It also makes you stand out from other candidates.
Before you see what else we have to show you, hit the like button and subscribe yourself. By doing this, more people will be helped, and you will see more videos on this. Now, let's keep moving.
4. Cover letters personalize your application. Although your resume provides an overview of your professional qualifications and achievements, it does not give a lot of insight into your personality. Your resume is a factual and bare representation of you, while your cover letter allows the hiring manager to understand your personality. A good cover letter acts as a personal introduction to the hiring manager. Your cover letter allows you to explain and provide context to your resume. With this, you can tie your professional achievements to your interest in the job. Here, you can tailor your skills to the role you're applying for and give insight into your professional interest. You can use your cover letter to emphasize the qualifications that make you an ideal candidate for the role. Your cover letter also elaborates on the contribution and value you can add to the company.
Help us and hit the subscribe button. You will receive the recommendation for our new videos. This will help you and will help us a lot. Thank you. Now let's go back to our video.
5. Cover letters highlight your communication skills. Excellent communication skills are essential for any role. When writing your resume, you can describe your professional experience with brief statements. This restrains you from showing the full extent of your writing ability. In your cover letter, you have more room to express yourself. It's a great way to show hiring managers you can communicate effectively. When is it mandatory to submit a cover letter? Although a cover letter may not be necessary when applying for every role, there are some situations in which they can be especially useful. These scenarios include when you have a gap in your employment history. It may be necessary to write a cover letter if there is a noticeable gap in your resume. Writing a cover letter allows you to explain the reason behind this gap, as it may be a cause of concern for the employer. When the employer requested one during the interview process, some employers may request your cover letter during the interview process so that the hiring manager can review it. Although this is not common, it is advisable to always prepare a cover letter for that specific role. When you applied for the role through referral, someone may have referred or recommended you for the role. It is important that you submit a cover letter along with your resume. This way, you can mention the name of the person who referred you for the role, which can help your application stand out when the application requires it. In some job postings, a cover letter might be mandatory as part of your application. Read the job posting carefully to see if it requests a cover letter or any specific information to include in it. When is it unnecessary to send a cover letter? Here are some examples of specific situations where it is not advisable for you to send a cover letter. When it's stated explicitly in the job application. If the job application prohibits you from including a cover letter, it is not advisable for you to send one. Look through the requirements of the job application closely and ensure that you follow the provided guidelines. When there is no way to include one. If you are applying for a job online, there might not be any way to include a cover letter in your application. In situations like this, it is unnecessary to send a cover letter along with your resume. When there is insufficient time to write one, it is vital that you write your cover letter correctly. If the time set aside to write your cover letter is insufficient, you might not be able to write it properly, and it may not be advisable to send it. When your cover letter is similar to your resume, your cover letter contains information that is relevant to your job application. It's an extension of your resume and allows you to elaborate on your most impressive skills and abilities. Tips on writing a good cover letter. Here are some tips to consider that can help you write a good cover letter and increase your chances of receiving an invitation to interview.
Tell us which one you feel is better for you. Now, let's see some pronunciation. To pronounce beautiful sounds, you have to pay attention to vowels and consonants. You will want to sound the vowels vibrating your mouth and nose, and consonants posing a stop. At the end of the words, you want to faint the sounds. Hear and imitate the sounds of these extracts as many times as you feel comfortable.
Research the role. It's important that you research the company and the requirements of the role. This allows you to tailor your cover letter to the specific values and objectives of the company. In your letter, include experiences and skills that are relevant to the specific role. It's not advisable to have a uniform cover letter for all your job applications. Expand on your resume. Your cover letter is not just a summary of your resume. In your cover letter, expand on your professional experience and connect it to your passion for the exact role you're seeking. You can mention other experiences and achievements that your resume may not highlight. It's also essential that you emphasize the skills and qualifications that make you a good fit for the role. Make sure it's concise. Your cover letter can be brief, typically constrained to one page. It's important to keep it concise so that the hiring manager can read it quickly and still gain an understanding of your skills, experience, and personality. This is why it's essential to ensure that your resume contains only relevant details. Address it to the hiring manager. When submitting your cover letter, make sure that you address it to the hiring manager directly. This shows them that you researched the company and read the job description carefully. It also makes your message more personal and increases the likelihood of them reading it. You can find information about the hiring manager on the company's website, the job posting, or you can call the company to ask the receptionist. Proofread and edit. It's essential that you read through your cover letter closely before submission. Ensure that there are no spelling or grammar errors, as this can negatively affect your chances of getting the job. It's advisable to ask your colleagues, mentors, or friends to read through your cover letter. This can allow you to get an external opinion of your resume before you submit it.
Now that you have all of these, go to practice and create your own conversation. Go in the description to find our link and go deeper into your study to achieve your dreams. Thank you very much for watching this video, and be sure to be in touch with us. Keep up there and write your story. I'll see you at the next one. Take care. Bye for now.